terrible way to start it, Tim. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking ruined it.
I got it working.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We've got another amazing show for you here on episode 52. We've got an awesome friend and guest of the show. Rafael, you want to say hey?
Hello, what's up?
Perfect. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther!
You know, this is a weird start. I think I need to chug my beer. I think I need to chug my beer.
To make it a better
To
start?
make it, I mean, you know, I ate a lot of food, so I'm kind of full. I'm kind of paunched right now.
Okay.
You know, my belly's, full. You know, when you got to either burp or you got to fart. And when you can't fart, you got to burp. And when you can't burp, you got to chug a beer, and you can do both.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it, though? Mm-hmm. You know he makes bad decisions, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's known for his just awful decisions.
That supreme fridge.
Another bad decision.
Not worth $1,600. No.
Yeah.
Is it a bad decision, though?
I mean, if you're a hype beast, no. If you're gonna keep it and you're gonna display it, then no. But
you're not.
But I'm not gonna do any of these things. It's a cool piece. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
lie.
is.
It's really nice.
It is really
It's
cool.
crazy.
The gloss on it's perfect. The logo placement's great. I just wish it were like 2 feet bigger.
And then a lot less money, right?
Yes, absolutely.
How much would it have had to have been for you to be like, you know what, I'm going to keep this?
$400. $200.
So a quarter of what it was.
Do you
Yes.
resell it for a profit?
I mean, I can. I mean, eBay, the highest sold's like $2,100, but
Oh, okay.
I'm sure-
That's
But
good.
then shipping.
yeah. I mean, if they're
it's
paying for
big.
shipping, I mean, it's
Yeah,
it was 85 pounds. So,
Right.
I mean, I don't feel like it, but I mean,
I'm sure you could do local
Well,
pickup.
that's because you lift, bro.
no, I don't.
Yeah. No.
No, I don't.
If
I
you're
lift
listening to
hoagies.
this,
I lift hoagies and meatball subs.
if you're listening to this and want to
That's heavy.
purchase a Supreme fridge, it's only $2 grand?
$2,000. I'll sell it to you for $2,000.
Local pickup only.
Hey, if
Yes.
you mentioned the Funky Panther, 20%
No,
off.
no.
20% off.
But he's back to no
Yeah.
profit.
Kiss my ass for that.
Oh,
Kiss
man.
my white ass.
So how's everyone been doing?
Great.
Fantastic.
That's it?
Busy,
Good.
man. Busy.
Busy, man. Super busy.
You look tan.
Yeah.
You do look tan.
You know what, though? I get dark real quick
Really?
because of the sun.
Same.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I
Same.
feel like I work construction.
Chad, I think your dark is more of a
do
shade
you
of
have
red.
the farmer's tan?
Kind of. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, on camera, you can see it.
Oh, for sure. It's
Big
definitely
time.
coming
Oh,
through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's because our eyes aren't in high def and that camera is.
Right.
Bro, wear tank tops.
That's exactly
You were tank. Every time I see you post on Instagram, it's a tank top. Tank top season.
Nah, it's the cutoff shirts.
Is that what's a tank top? Is a tank top like a?
Oh, isn't that like the smaller
yeah,
one?
it's like the they're
I
muscle
hear
shirts.
I
Yeah.
hear crop tops are coming back for dudes. Are you
Is his name Zeke
yeah,
Elliott?
just
you
Zeke.
It's like you gonna start sporting that
If
or
you
what?
have the body of Zeke,
Yeah,
Elliott,
you can
then
basically
yeah,
do what you want.
You can wear a crop top.
So what you're saying is my belly shouldn't be showing through a crop top.
No.
It's not a good look for me.
Well.
At least.
Yeah. Did y'all do anything this weekend while I was gone?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I sat on my couch.
Shit.
Yeah, I know.
You went to Maple Branch, I think, right?
Did I? Oh, with Holly and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple of drinks before it poured rain.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Very nice.
Drink a lot.
We're going to have them on next week. I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not Holly and Bob, Maple Branch.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I was like, who's Ollie and Bob?
Have you been to Maple Branch?
Nah, where's that?
It's over there off of Whitmore and Foch.
Number one, bro, I'm super bad at like
It's behind the Target.
directions.
Behind Target.
Okay. See that?
I got you.
That on Montgomery.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You
But,
gotta
like, when
say
people
the-
are like, "Oh, east of Fort Worth," or something, I'm like, bro, what is that?
It's right by the Burning Tire
I
and
like, get a map out and use a compass.
You gotta tell me right and left.
East Fort Worth. No,
look
tell
towards the North Star and go 20 paces.
me. You gotta tell me it's by the Chick-fil-A on 7th or
You gotta
something
get
like
your
that.
sextant out to map the stars,
And
man.
if you went past the In-N-Out Burger, you went too far.
There you go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's
to
what
me.
it is.
Good brewery.
God.
Fantastic beers.
Yeah.
They didn't they just have their, I think they were going to have their 1 year or something like that, but
Yeah.
then the rain kind of ruined it, but they still had a bunch of really cool beers out. Did they have any cool beers while you were there?
I don't remember.
Awesome. Fantastic.
They're gonna listen to this like, man, what are we doing on the show next week? God, those guys
This
suck.
guy didn't even remember the beers.
But if anyone knows this show, they should know not to judge it by you.
No,
Because you're probably blackout drunk and don't remember shit.
This
so.
is true. I mean, last week I got there, and I went for Whataburger. Not a smart decision.
Oh, okay.
No,
Probably not.
very smart. No.
So I was in Oregon this past
Oh,
weekend.
Chad, what did you do this weekend?
I was in Oregon this past weekend, and I did a bunch of hiking and a bunch of drinking and
Hey, but why don't we talk about your finger?
eating some food.
Oh, nice.
Let's talk about
what
that.
happened there?
So I got
Finger banged a horse.
boxer's knuckle.
Ooh, that sounds tough.
You're the boxer. Have you ever had boxer's knuckle?
No?
Okay, well, we'll just keep it at that. We'll just keep it at that. It's rough.
Is it like jamming your hand when you're playing basketball type?
Okay, so I was on the airplane. I wasn't even in Oregon yet. Like I was trying to get on the other plane to get from Phoenix to Portland, and I was like holding my luggage a certain way to where my hand twisted, and like what is that?
Like a ligament. I don't know if it's a ligament or tendon on the top, but yeah.
Whatever was right there popped. Like it just popped, and then it like every time I would grip my hand, it would just go over my knuckle, like just pop back and forth.
That
and so I
sounds
couldn't
terrible.
grip my hand, and so I legit thought I broke something.
So I'm thinking like boxer knuckles probably like from like bare knuckle boxing.
Right.
And you didn't do that, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's not your thing.
Raphael's a man's
I
man. He
saw-
can do whatever he wants.
I'm sure he could, but I'm sure he
I
doesn't.
saw they had bare knuckle boxing somewhere.
Everywhere.
share
It's
that?
pay-per-view.
I think you shared it.
Well, I don't know, but
somebody did. But I saw it in
Interesting.
Dallas or
shit.
somewhere.
yeah, I did. They had tryouts over there.
Tryouts, yeah.
uh-huh.
And I was like, man, that would be cool.
I was like, man, I wonder. They showed video of that. Like, I'm thinking like overweight dudes that are out of shape.
How do you
like,
do tryouts for
You-
that?
dude,
like,
you-
here's 5 minutes with somebody else.
They
Go ahead. Whoever wins gets the spot.
Oh yeah, you in. Guy with no teeth. Come on, you're in.
They got a dude just sitting there taking punches to the face. That's it.
Pretty much.
He's like, oh, that was pretty good.
I'm gonna call you Punchy. No, they make you hit a bag, speed bag, grapple. Weird
I
weird
wonder
tricks.
if they're doing like true bare knuckle or like taped
They
or
tape.
just like
They tape.
Okay, just tape.
Yeah.
So not like the really lightweight like the same stuff they're using in like UFC, but like
No.
No,
Okay,
they
just
there's
tape.
knuckle. I think they tape around.
Yeah, they
still.
do. Yeah, you're right. You're
and
right.
the knuckles like free.
You know what that's for? To keep your tendons
yeah,
together.
Probably. Dude, that's
So I
no,
don't
for
pop.
real, it is.
Yeah, I think it
You know,
is.
have
That's
you ever
fucking
have you
brutal.
seen
that's
one
what
of those?
that's what popped.
Have you seen one of those bare knuckle pay-per-view events?
I haven't seen it. I see it on TikTok.
Yeah,
The little highlights.
those look crazy, man.
Yeah.
Some
I
of the
kinda-
guys-
They
I
look
kinda-
like Tim. They all rock the
right, they
stash.
do.
that's that.
Oh, they look like this guy right here.
There we
Yeah,
go.
they do.
That's that old. Yeah, man.
The
That's that old
mustache.
salty.
Like
That's
this.
salt life, man. Just being.
There's like they fight like this, and they jump around and have a straw in their mouth. Come over here and
Yeah, that's
play
exactly what it is.
fisticuffs with me. Listen here.
I kind of want to get. I think that'd be kind of fun to get that as a pay per view and actually watch it.
Come here, you rapscallion.
I think like with all the crazy stuff that's out there right now, that would probably actually do well. Like
Well-
watching old school boxing where you have to have like your elbows down, fists up type situation.
like old timey, like
Yeah.
Yeah, it
the
kinda-
Notre Dame mascot.
And like you have to have a mustache. If you don't have a mustache, you
Then
can't
you're
get
out,
in.
man.
Yeah.
It reminds me of whenever UFC started to get kind of really, got really big, and everybody started watching. Because I mean, I didn't know much about UFC, and then all of
Right.
a sudden it just blew up, and like, man, they're beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
This
'cause
is
there-
awesome,
There
right?
used to be no rules.
Yeah.
There was like 2 rules, right? Like no eye
No eye
gouging
gouging and no
Kicking in the balls,
no
right?
biting, no biting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
those are
kick
the
in
only
the
2
balls?
things. Yeah, you can do whatever you
Yeah.
want,
Really?
except biting
think
and eye
so.
gouging.
yeah,
That's
biting,
crazy.
biting, now gouging. That was it, man.
punch somebody in the dick. Johnny Cage. Oh.
So in Oregon, drank a lot, did a lot of hiking. I also went to the very last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
There's still a Blockbuster. Do you know that?
I saw a documentary about it.
Yeah, and so I actually got you boys something. I got you each your own very own
Oh, dude.
Blockbuster card, the last Blockbuster card.
That is sick.
Bend,
Oh,
Oregon.
nice.
Yes.
That's
Cool.
awesome, man.
That's fire, dude.
I think I
Especially
s-
because I just saw the documentary.
It's
Yeah.
really he said he didn't
Shout
meet
out
the
Blockbuster.
he didn't meet the juggy broad.
That
She the owner was not there. I think it was like her son and some other dude. But it was a pretty cool experience.
This like brings back like just touching it and looking at it, even though like on the back it's like okay, whatever.
yeah, this isn't a real. I mean,
But just
Words
like,
Tim has never heard. Touching it and
Yeah.
looking. looking.
yeah, looking at it though, it just brings back all those feelings, man.
Come on, girl,
Yeah.
touch it.
Like that nostalgia.
Do
You
they
pulling it out.
really still like rent out?
oh yeah, and they had like new movies, old movies. This place was packed with movies. And you remember like back in the day, you would go and there would be like the whole wall would be full of movies, but they'd all be rented out. And you're like, well, shit. Like now what? There's like a stack of 5 to 10, and then the whole wall. So like there was tons of things to rent. But unfortunately, like if I'm traveling from out of town, The hotel room didn't have a DVD player. They're also
Right.
only open from 11 to 6. So like we got
You
there
got a
and they were already
small window,
closed.
yeah.
And then we went the next morning just to kind of check it out, and we couldn't rent anything because we would have to return it. And so we didn't rent anything, but it was still very nostalgic. Walked around the store. They also had a lot of like memorabilia that like John Oliver had sent like the
Oh yeah, the cod piece for Gladiator.
Gladiator.
yeah
Yeah.
and was it Cinderella Man?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you sniff it?
No.
That looks like something you would do. Just
No.
like bury your face
It was
in it.
it was like in a plastic or acrylic case. Like I didn't sniff
I think it's
anything.
bulletproof, ain't it?
You definitely
Probably.
put your face in it.
No, I mean like the Blockbuster.
Yeah.
The Blockbuster did smell
Did it have that smell
like
of
an
like
old
yeah.
Blockbuster. It did,
Like
if
popcorn
yeah,
and-
exactly.
yeah.
But it's kind of cool. But yeah, got you the cards. I thought y'all would enjoy that. But it was a good time. It was a real good time.
I don't know where I put this. I got to put it up somewhere.
You got to just put it in your wallet and act like you still got a Blockbuster. When someone sees you pull that out, it's like, oh yeah, it's my Blockbuster card. No big
I
deal.
still have mine somewhere here in the house.
Yeah.
I think it's in the drawer over there with all my ex-girlfriend's stuff.
You still
What?
hold on to that?
I mean,
It's
no.
on the air.
No, no.
You left a hairpin over here.
And all your underwear.
I don't smell them all the time.
Okay,
no, that's
moving
kidding.
on.
No, I'm kidding. That's
Wow.
great.
So, Rafael, welcome back.
Hey
dude.
man, yeah, good to see you.
You were here on episode 3. I mean, you've been with us from the get, right? That was
Yeah.
episode 3 over a year ago.
We had no idea what we were doing.
It was no, it was right before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a month or 2 before it hit, for
No
sure.
way. It was like a month before.
Yeah, it was like
because-
February or March. You're right. It was like
March.
yeah.
I mean, I can go back and
Good
actually
Lord.
officially look if you want me to.
Yeah, and now we're on
Okay.
episode 52, so like 49 episodes
That's
since you've
crazy,
been on.
We had to come
man.
back
That's
around.
awesome.
Yeah, you're the second double dipper. Real
Yeah.
double dipper.
Right.
I'm not going to count Jared because I'm not going to count you, Jared. But you're
Because
the
you said
second
he
one.
paid, or you the one?
Yeah, he paid.
Yeah, you don't count because he
He's-
paid.
we're like his hookers. Like you had to pay for this satisfaction, buddy.
Yeah, him and Soto both. They
Right.
paid, yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you came on last time, we talked a lot about the shop. Obviously, you're the owner of 817 Vintage Hype. Congratulations, by the way, on another
Yay.
Best of Fort
Appreciate
Worth.
it, dude. Yeah.
Congrats,
Congrats.
fellow.
Hey, it's
magazine.
because of the people, for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everyone voted like 10 times. Or unlimited. I don't really know if they had a limit.
I don't think they did.
They love you, so it doesn't matter.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Hype Man's Journey, March 11th, 2020.
Hey.
Man, that's
Damn,
crazy.
That was
Some ago.
weeks before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did we talk about COVID?
We probably, I don't remember.
We
We'll
go
have to
back. You want to go back and listen? We
was
just
a-
let's do the whole show.
it
We
was
just
a
go back
week
and listen
before
to it.
because St. Patty's Day is whenever everything shut down here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's do a mystery theater, whatever, of just the episode 3. We won't even really talk about what we came to
Yeah,
talk
you know
about.
what? Yeah.
We'll just recap.
We'll
and
just recap.
Dub over it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds great.
So since the year that it's been, like a year and a couple months since it's been, what's different? What happened in the time of COVID for 817 Vintage Type? Is that one of the questions
Bro,
I had?
I think.
No, but that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good
that's
question.
a really good question. When did COVID hit? Actually, I forget already.
So COVID hit
April?
like
It
COVID
started
really
in
hit.
March. April is when stuff started closing down.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that scared me. That scared me because I was like, I pretty much just jumped into getting into a 3-year lease,
Yeah.
and it's like, COVID
This was
hit.
your second expansion too, right? Like was
Yeah.
that year? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you went from like the small
The
area,
small little closet to like the larger little closet.
right? And then you
Like the
expanded
size of this
again.
room. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
And now it's decent.
Yeah.
Now I
Oh,
can,
man,
now
it's-
it's a good size.
really good
You
size.
can
Very
walk
nice
around and move a little bit. But yeah, I was scared, dude. I was like, man, COVID hit, and then I had to shut down because all the other businesses were shut down.
Yeah.
But then that's whenever I was like, okay, the store is closed. Luckily, I had a little bit of money in the piggy bank, so I was like, okay, I can cover like a month or 2 of rent
Yeah.
and just chill, let the pandemic. And then I was like, I think April came like towards May, and I was like, man, this pandemic ain't going anywhere, bro. Am I gonna get to open this store or what? And then that's when I started selling online. So that's
Yeah.
where the website came about. And then I was like, just boom, just dropping like. Doing drops are when I like do like 5 or 10 t-shirts, and I'm telling people I'm gonna drop them. This is what I'm gonna have available, and they would like sell out.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
you did
lost
it right.
out. I've missed out on a
They
couple of good
they
stuff.
were selling out like crazy.
When you're promoting them on social media, you got a ton of followers and like a ton of fans. People love your shop, right? And as soon as you would say like, "This is what we're gonna have," and "This is what we're gonna have it," yeah, they were. I could tell. We went online trying to get
and
something.
I think they were like super supportive because they knew that the pandemic just like it
Just
shut
started-
everybody down, dude.
Yeah.
So like they weren't just showing love to me. I think people in general was showing love to like small businesses,
Local, yeah.
Like so was I. Like
Yeah.
any small business that would post something, I was like, I'm buying it, cause it was scary, dude. And then once they opened up, allowed people to come back in, I felt like people were just even ready to get out, dude. And luckily, it kept going, and now we don't even have to wear masks, really.
So,
Yeah.
so you kind of like went back to kind of your roots because you were selling on eBay
Yeah,
when you first had the
yeah.
shop open
Kind
up.
of like, had to go backwards.
and you know,
but at least you had already done that before because
Yeah,
you were
that's the
good
good
at that
thing.
back in the day on like selling on eBay, so you knew what you
Yeah.
were doing.
Yeah,
This guy
that's
doing
true.
doing the drops that makes me think of like Texas barbecue. Like when we're out, we're out. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's similar,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like they hype up barbecue. Like
Yeah.
I want to go to places that sell out just
Right,
because
right,
they
right.
sell out, and then like you hype it up and people want to go to it. Man,
It's
why
like-
is it selling out so quick?
Yeah.
Is it really that good? Let
And
me go
now
try
and
it
now
out.
people are wanting to buy your stuff because you're selling out so quick. They're man, I gotta get on that next drop.
How often were you doing the drops? Like weekly?
When COVID hit, I think I was doing them like every other 2 days.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But now it's like now the shop is doing good again, and now I'm neglecting the online, the website, because it's a hassle, dude.
Oh, it's a
to
pain.
put stuff on the internet and try to sell it. Like, take a picture of the T-shirt, flip it over, take a picture of the back, take a picture of the tag, measurements, and like doing one T-shirt's like 10 minutes.
Wow.
oh,
so
man.
imagine doing like 60 T-shirts.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Imagine doing that with all the bulk that you get. That's
Yeah, there's no way, dude.
No.
There's no way.
You'd have to hire people specifically
Nah,
for that.
that's what big shops
Yeah.
do. They literally just hire people to do their online sales. But I'm not there.
I think that cup has a crack in it.
Is it leaking?
Is that the same one that was leaking last week? You had you had
it,
something else.
it is that Mexican cup everyone has. Come on. Huh?
He's had it for years. He
I can
knows
put
it
I can
leaks.
put it in this one.
This apple juice is
I
spilling all over
thought
the
it was the
table.
condensation, but I'm
I
like,
thought so too.
yeah, condensation.
Oh god, I gotta throw this away.
Or
Thank God I didn't
Yeah.
teach science.
Like it's definitely it's a lot of condensation, but you know.
So going back, whenever whenever things started opening up, so was that the reason like you were bringing other shops in or asking like, hey, if you want to have a spot, you know, we'll have like a open thrift outside of the shop.
Oh, you're talking about the 817 buy-sell trade nights?
Yeah.
No, really, that one was just to help the younger resellers out.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of young resellers, like the dudes that work with me,
Yeah.
like Jay and Mark. They're young dudes and they just want to make some money. So I was like, let me see if I can throw an event that's for free, and let these kids just post up and sell their stuff.
That's
dude.
really good.
I don't charge them anything. They don't. It's free.
It's like you're teaching the next generation of young, like go-getters, like the people that
Dude, yeah, I hear, a lot of OGs, old heads like me, my age and older, really talk smack about the young kids, but they hustle, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They're hustlers. They're doing stuff. Were you doing that at 18, 19?
no.
I wasn't trying to make money. I just got out of high school and I was like, I'm
Dude, I
going
was
to
having-
TCC
I was
English
having fun,
1.
man.
That's the last thing you're thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about like, what porn video am I going to watch next?
Shit, here it is.
Yeah, nothing changed.
No.
Some things don't change.
Now I just put the headset
I
on
thought you
and
were
I'm in the
going to
movie.
say what PS1 game I'm going to play, dude.
Which one has the most boobies?
Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, throwback. That was a really
Yes,
fun game.
love me
I
some.
love that.
With a little exclamation point. Never mind. All right.
The hell
Yes,
was that?
yeah.
He knows what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
It's sick, dude. They still use those sound effects on a lot
Yeah.
of things.
I used to have what was it on my what was the T-Mobile phone?
Oh, the sidekick.
Sidekick.
Oh, yeah, so did I.
Every time it would flip, it
Oh,
would,
yeah, yeah.
Just
every time it would
sidekick.
flip, it would do. Yeah.
I remember Rafael had the sidekick in high school. Well, the first one, right? It's the one that.
I had it in high school.
Yeah, you did. Senior year.
That's fire. I didn't. I don't know.
I was like-
I was the
I
shit.
was like, this
I did not
because when we
remember
were
that.
freshmen in college, the Sidekick 2 came out.
Yeah.
And I remember he had it in high school. And I'm like, man, goddamn, that thing's cool as fuck, you know? But it was a cool new thing. I wish they came
End up
back.
flicking it open.
Oh, that was such a G thing.
Yeah, until it cracked and like it wouldn't stop. It just turned all the way around.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't have that problem.
And then you need another one.
Yeah.
All right.
God, we're old.
Yeah,
We're old.
that's what
Yeah.
happens. So, so things are better at the shop. Everything's are going well. You have expanded. You are now, what is it today? 2 years in the shop.
Yeah, bro. 2 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man.
I survived the first year, and
right.
then I survived 2
COVID.
years, man. You know what was scarier than COVID? The ice thing.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
killed me, dude.
really?
February,
Yeah.
right? It hit in
Yeah.
February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It was Valentine's
terrible.
Yeah.
Day. How
I couldn't open the store for 2 weeks.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, y'all's pipes and stuff were fine, right?
Yeah, they were fine, but
No
just-
electric.
Just
No, I was just. Well, how long was it? I feel like I was iced in.
it was
for
like
a
1
week.
week, I thought.
True. Yes, you're right. But it was like it hit me on one weekend and kind of like the next weekend. I don't know.
It
for
was
some
2
reason-
weekends. You get a lot of business on weekends, right?
Yeah, so I
'Cause
was
you're
like
mostly-
closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I thought you meant like 2 full weeks. I'm like, whoa.
No, not 2 full
I mean,
weeks.
the ice storm was bad, but not
But
2
that
weeks
one, I
bad.
felt
You didn't see it in his
worse.
house, man. Dude, he was snowed in. It was bad.
Yeah.
He was living off old fabrics.
Yeah.
Making shirt soup.
His shirt suit.
You survived a lot in your first 2 years at the shop.
For real.
That's a lot of
Weather,
adversity.
Yeah.
COVID, pandemics.
Yeah.
Not to mention retail is difficult as is. So you got the retail, and then you've got pandemic, ice storm. Go you, man.
I think it's something cool that just people were like latched onto in Fort Worth. Just somewhere to buy cool T-shirts.
You're in a good
Yeah.
spot for it too. It's got that draw over
Mm-hmm.
there. I mean, the only other spot I could think of like opening up a place like that would be like South Main because
Yeah.
it's a new hot spot.
that
right?
place
But-
is cool
yeah.
too.
Yeah. That's where we've been a lot.
Right.
Like if we ever actually go anywhere or do anything, it's usually South Main.
Yeah.
Cool. So, do you want to do your questions?
Sure.
So usually when we have guests on, we
Funky
do our.
Five.
Well, no, this.
Everybody likes
this
the
is-
funky five. No.
No. Usually we do the Funky Five.
Yeah.
But for our returning guest, now the second time since we did this with Dustin, and it was actually pretty good. Javier's going to ask you some random ass questions, just things that come off of Javier's brain. So I apologize in advance. But they last week they were good. We'll see if they continue to be that good.
They probably won't be. Can you play music, Tim, like in the background?
So this is Javier's random questions.
All right, Javi.
There's not a lot of random questions. I'll tell you right now.
I mean, maybe.
Come on,
I
man.
don't know
I like
what's up
that
with the
beard,
audio.
dude.
Thank you. It's homelessy. It's really gnarly.
It gives you some vibes.
It does?
Yeah.
I thought
Like
the
some
long hair.
homeless-
And the hair, bro. That's
yeah.
sick.
No, a lot of people are hating on it, man.
No,
Well,
no.
he
What?
meant sick as in gross.
Oh.
Like
No.
Get
Sick
that hair washed.
as in
Look at
fire.
this, man.
Emojis.
Look at this.
Fire emojis.
Look at
Hey,
this.
we're
Yeah,
gonna-
bro, you look like some
Man.
narcos type dude.
Some adjuster today told me that I looked good. My hair looked good, and she said, "How often do you wash it?" And I'm like, 2-3 times a week. Got to do dry shampoo the rest of the days.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, you're doing it right." And then it's like, "Oh, wait. Like right now,
Oh,
bro."
jeez.
Now you got me.
You just had to say something. You just had to
You
say
went from
something.
narcos to like
to fucking Ken
to
doll.
Zohan food, Zohan Adam Sandler.
Oh my god, it was cool, but now you're down here, bro. All right, cool. So Tim has no music, I guess. First question: brushing your teeth or wiping your butt? You have to give one up. Which one would it be and why?
Jeez, that's intense.
Yeah.
Well, I just came back from the dentist, and I go like every 6 months, which is apparently not enough for my dentist. He's like, "Man, you got some tartar buildup." And I'm like, I literally asked the the lady that was working. I go, "Well, what can I do, like, so it doesn't build up?" And she's like, "Well, do you brush your teeth?" And I'm like, "Yes, I brush my teeth. Do you have?" Like, and she goes, "Do you have a Sonicare toothbrush?" And I don't, bro. I have like the $10 ones.
10? You spend 10?
The electronic $10.
Oh, those are
ones.
the ones like the little Oral B electronic
Yeah,
ones?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I got.
I figured it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah,
Does she work? Does she work for Sonic Brush? Is that
Sonic Brush, Sonic Hair.
Sonic Hair?
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog brush.
Brush.
Yeah, them fools are fast.
Well, obviously not fast enough for your tartar build.
Yeah, so
You got to charge them with rings. Rings only.
that's fire.
So which one?
Where was I going? Oh yeah,
Wiping your butt or
so
brushing your teeth?
yeah. So I brushed my teeth, right, and she goes, "Do you floss?" And I go, "Well, yeah." Every
Every
other
6
day,
months.
man. Every other day, especially when I eat meat, gets up
Oh,
in my
yeah,
teeth.
oh,
I gotta
yeah.
floss. And
Yeah,
she
steak,
goes, "Okay,
fajitas.
okay." And this was the nurse lady or whatever. What do you call them? Dentist assistant.
Yeah, dental assistant.
Dental. Yeah. But then the dentist comes in and he's all like, "You're just predisposed to it, man." I'm like, all right, so I'm
Cool.
just gonna get tartar.
Yeah.
So I'd give up brushing my teeth, bro.
Okay.
Because either way, you're gonna get tartar.
Yeah, either way, they can clean them for me. I guess.
Yeah,
You just don't
you don't
want-
gotta. Hey, that,
You
there's
still
a
want a
loophole.
stank booty?
Yeah,
No
that's a
stank booty.
loophole.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll take loopholes.
Hey, nobody said you can't use mouthwash. So.
No. Well,
True.
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
does cover that stank up.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
Banaka, get some old
Yeah,
school,
so
old school Banaka.
I'd give up the toothbrush.
Do you ever get whenever you go to church? Do you ever get church breath? You know what I'm talking about? You you keep your mouth shut,
Especially, yeah.
and whenever you leave church, you're like,
That's why Catholics
Yeah.
enjoy the wine and
that makes so much sense. It does make so much sense.
the bread.
It's been a long time since I've
Hope
been at
that's
church,
not
so I don't.
blasphemy or-
Yeah.
I hope no, I don't think so. Because before, like, me,
I kind of even held back when before I said something. I'm like,
Lord.
Am I gonna
pray
be?
10
Am I
Hail
gonna be
Marys
smacked
later, bro.
down?
10 Our Fathers, 5 Hail Marys when I get home.
And a slap. What is your favorite conspiracy theory?
I don't conspiracy theory,
Yeah.
man.
You know, like aliens or
Yeah, but I don't even like. I think aliens are real.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think they're going to come
then
out with anything in
would
that
be
report?
Semi-conspiracy.
It is.
Right?
Is it a conspiracy or is it like?
Oh, I
do
guess
you
not.
believe in aliens?
I think it's about to be true
Do you
here
think
before too
aliens are
long.
real?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think aliens
Oh
are
yeah,
real.
100%.
I went to.
Okay, let me tell you a story.
Can't wait.
All right. 1 year, I think it was a year or 2 years ago. I was driving on the street. It was like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I was going to, I think, my sister's house or someone's house. My sister was also on the road at the same time. Different places, right? Bruh, it turned into daylight like that. Boom, bright. I see everything, trees, grass, like it's day, bro. Like it's just daylight. I get scared. I call my mom. She don't answer. I'm like 28.
Like, Mama, I'm
No,
about to
that's
be
it 2
sucked
years
up
ago,
into
bro.
the sky.
I was in it was more like 6 years ago. I call my mom. She don't pick up because it's late. So I call my sister and she's like, no. She calls me Nene. She goes, no. For real, Nene? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, I just saw the same thing, fool. The same thing. Just a huge bright light that lit up the whole, like,
In the middle of the night.
in the middle of the night, dude.
Oh shit. But you didn't.
And then,
see...
shoom, like that. Back to darkness.
Like, what side of town did your sister live in at that time?
She was over by Marine Creek,
Okay.
and I was in River Oaks.
Man.
Dang. So y'all were real far from each other.
Yeah,
Wow. That's interesting.
it was
So
weird.
you didn't see
dude.
any like ships or anything. It was just the sky, bright, no like
super
where
bright
it came
light that lit
from.
up. It looked like the sun was out, dude.
Wow.
Dude, that's wild, man.
That's one story. I got another one.
Dude, let's
Bring
hear
it
it.
on.
Let's hear it.
Bring
Let's
it
hear
on.
This was when I was younger, like 16, and this was in Mexico, Chupacabra time.
Of
you know?
course, absolutely.
But I think it was alien.
Okay.
So me and my brother are sleeping, and we were sharing a bed because the house we lived in wasn't a big house, so we had to share a bed. And anyways, during like probably 3 a.m. because weird stuff happens at that time. The house we're in, there's like a door and then a hallway, and then through that door there's like arches with windows,
Yeah.
like Mexican style, hacienda style. I never looked outside because I was scared to look outside, but I was like turning over, dude, and then I had to use the restroom. I look outside, and there's like a alien type thing,
Oh, it's doing it again.
like this dude, on the window.
On the window.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's a nightmare. I get scared. I go back to sleep. The next day, I start talking about my nightmare, and my brother goes, I saw it, fool. I saw the same thing. Can we both have the same nightmare, or did we both see the same thing?
Man, so that's like there's like some like native stuff that I've heard where
Bright red eyes, dude.
like yeah,
Seriously, I was about to ask.
On the window.
I was about to ask that.
yeah. So like, man, I have to go back. Like, there's some like native folklore that I've heard where you'll have like this dream, and someone else will have the same dream or whatever in the same household because you were visited by like a spirit or something.
It's true.
I just think,
possible.
yeah, I mean, like you're saying, like whenever you get scared and you're younger and you see something, do you think like if I hide in there and don't move, they're not going to see me?
Yeah.
You know, because that's how I feel. Like that's what you and your brother did. Like, oh fuck, like what am I
Yeah,
gonna do?
it was scary, dude. So those were like 2 instances, and then I have so many, dude.
Have you heard of skinwalkers?
Yes.
So is that like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's something like in like Mexican like folklore that probably similar to like the native skinwalker stuff where you hear someone like either screaming or like someone in distress, and it's just like supposed to be like this.
Yeah, that's
Like-
La Llorona in the hood. In the Mexican hoods, no, but
Like it's trying
Yeah.
to lure you out.
okay.
or something
So
like that.
he-
yeah.
third and final story.
All right,
on
man,
the
go for it,
aliens-
dude. I love
on
it.
the
I
alien
love
stuff
it. I
because
love it.
I don't want to take up too much time on aliens. All right, so this is now. I'm this old. It was I think not my son's baptism, maybe a little bit a year before that. I took my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law to Mexico, and I had told them about these like fireball things that come out in the middle of the mountains.
Yeah.
They didn't believe me. I think they're aliens. People over there think they're witches.
Fireballs coming out from.
You just look into the mountains and you see little fireballs go. Foom. They turn off foom, like a mile away. Foom, pop up.
And they just stay in one spot.
Shoot. No. They go like they shoom, shoom, on the mountain.
Dude, that makes me want to get lost in the desert and like see if I see
So
shit.
it's scary. I've always seen them. No one believes me. So when my wife went over there, I was like, just look straight into the mountains. I gave you the binoculars. Boom, boom, boom. They start popping up. She's like, what?
I mean,
in the
so-
world, bro. My dad has a cabin up in. You've seen pictures
Yeah,
where I
uh-huh.
post like his town. Okay, that's where the fireballs are coming from. There's no way somebody can jump from
No.
one side of the mountain to the other, bro. And I told them those stories. Anywho, they saw them, bro.
I think we've all
They
had
saw 'em.
experiences like that. I've had an experience like, you know, looking up in the sky and just, you know, you look up in the sky and you see a satellite go by. But
Is
I
it
saw,
a satellite?
that's the thing. It was going like straight and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then it just goes whoop, turned around, like right around. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it turns right back around, but goes faster and just like takes off. I was sober
Yeah,
too.
that's not a
Stone
satellite.
cold super. No, sir.
That's aliens. That's AT aliens outcast.
AT aliens.
All right, everybody. We're going to have to come back real quick. We're having some video feed issues, so we're going to be right back.
Are we gonna stop recording now?
No. That's better.
And
Okay.
we're back.
We
Also-
lost our viewers because we kicked them all out. Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. Do I look at the camera?
You don't have to. No, I mean,
What do y'all do?
We don't even look at the screen.
Ah,
I
perfect.
do. I look at the screen to see how my hair is.
Every now and then you can look up. I mean, if you're looking at the screen, you're looking above the camera, but usually we're just kind of talking to each other like we
Ah,
have been.
okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but do you, boo? Whatever's comfortable.
Stare right. Yes, aliens.
But I saw that video. I saw a video of like a plane flying over like an aircraft carrier, and guess what was there?
What?
Fucking triangle ship.
No
Was-
shit?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. Like,
You saw one?
so he's yeah.
I did. Yeah, it was like over there. What is that road? I always forget the name of that road right there.
It turns into Vickery.
Yeah, Vickery. That's what
Yeah.
it was. I was going down Vickery, and like over the neighborhood, I just saw this triangle, and I was like, okay, that's probably a plane. But then the way it was kind of hovering, it was not a plane. And like you know
Dude,
the color,
You were about to get abducted.
it was like usually it's like red, green, white, and you
Right.
can kind of tell
right.
it's a plane.
They start blinking.
Yeah, and these were like I think they were all white, and then like. My wife and I were in the car and we're both like, well, that was very strange. And like we went underneath it and we kept going. Well, then we decided maybe it was a drone. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a drone. So we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
turn around. Thing took off. It just jet like across, like all the way. It looked like it went all the way to White Settlement. Like it was gone. I was like, that was insane. You see how fast the thing went? She's like, yeah. And it didn't even look like it was going. It wasn't like an airplane. It was just like kind of just hovering and going over this neighborhood. And so then we're like, okay, we turn around again and go back down Vickery. It comes back. It's back like basically above us. We're, what the hell is going on? It was pretty bizarre. I firmly believe though at Lockheed
Aliens.
they have some crazy shit that they're building. Who knows? Who knows what happens at Lockheed? That light that might have been something crazy that they were building at Lockheed.
Hey
Who
man,
knows?
I just looked up the picture I saw and it was Photoshopped, so
Yeah.
that's a shame.
That's
You
unfortunate.
dummy.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So Stark is watching on. You remember Stark from high school, right?
Yeah,
Stark's
yeah.
watching right now, and
Shout
he
out
said,
Michael.
"Remember listening to Huerta's rap CD on the way to
Jesus
A&M,
Christ, please no.
bro?
Delete.
Bro, we listened to the rap music on the when we went to Texas A&M.
Hey Stark,
We
That's
listened to that.
fire, dude.
if you got that rap CD,
we were proud. We're like, we know this guy.
we would love to have it.
Imagine if multiple dimensions like aliens we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my other life.
Dude, it might be.
You
That was
believe?
my-
Do
that
you
was
believe in
my
that?
other life.
You believe in like what is that? What's that called?
Interdimensional, like there's parallel
Multiple versions of
Yeah.
yourself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Stark said it was fire.
I think every decision you've made, it's been made, but in a different.
Very smart.
So there's a thought like with you've heard of the Mandela
Multiverse.
You've heard the multiverse. There you go. You've heard of the Mandela effect,
Yes.
where everybody thought Nelson Mandela died in prison like in the 80s or whatever, but he actually didn't. So maybe he did in one of the alternate, and we just like when something bad happens, we just kind of shift.
Right.
We just kind of shift over. So maybe that's what's happening.
Or the Mandela effect is like when everyone thought the Monopoly dude had the little.
Yeah, the
monocle.
monocle, yeah.
But it didn't.
no.
So maybe we're just shifting into a different multiverse each time
You know
something
what I'm
bad
saying?
happens.
It can happen.
okay, who is your favorite Power Ranger and why is it Kimberly?
What?
Yes,
Why
Who's your
is it
favorite Power
Kimberly?
Ranger?
because she's like the one you had the crush on. We all had the crush on.
Did you have a crush on the Pink
That wasn't
Ranger?
my favorite Power Ranger.
Bruh, no. I mean, probably, yeah, but
Who was your favorite Power Ranger?
the Power Ranger that I was like, oh, that fool's crazy, like sick. It was the dude in the white suit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, White Ranger.
White Ranger, bro.
Yeah, the White Ranger with the gold belt.
Yeah.
Had that sword.
He had the. I've got the sword.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have it anymore, but I had it when I was
man.
when I was young,
Bro, I mean, like,
and I thought I was him.
that's one thing.
When did that come out? I want to know how old I was.
96.
Okay, good. I
No,
was 10 years old.
No, it was 93. It came out in 93.
Yeah.
Oh, even better. I was
White
younger.
Ranger came out in
We were, like,
95,
around middle school time,
94,
right?
95.
Or before that.
Because my parents divorced and the movie came out. So that's why I remember it.
Yeah. Next.
Original 1993 to 1996.
Next question. If you had to fight a celebrity, who would it be?
Mr. Boxer.
A celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is there a celebrity you don't like? You just want to punch their face in, or what?
No. What's like the toughest looking celebrity?
Yeah?
Batista. Batista. I think Batista is one of the toughest.
Nah,
looking ones.
he's a wrestler though.
Yeah, but
I guess.
So
he
you
was
want a
celebrity.
tough looking but not actually tough?
Yeah. Just well,
like Arnold back in Terminator.
no. You know who I'd like to go up against? The
Who?
Rock, bro.
Ooh.
Because imagine if I beat The Rock.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
I'm the next Rock.
Have you seen him?
That's what happens when you beat the Rock. You are the Rock.
That's how it works.
the Rock's powers come to him if he beats him. He
Gold,
All of a sudden, he learns the people's elbow just
No.
automatically. Just
Has the
comes to
eyebrow?
him. Yeah.
he morphs. He grows the old school Jerry curl with the gold chain, and then all of a
The
sudden
fanny
has the black turtleneck that shows up or whatever. Yeah.
And then the Rock shrinks like he just, oh no! And then he goes back to his pathetic life.
no,
because
or it's like the
he's
Santa.
No longer
It's,
the Rock.
it's like the Santa Claus. Like you defeat him and you find like a little card, and whenever you put on his,
oh, he just disappears.
yeah, and then you turn
Okay.
into yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep, bro.
Yeah.
If you had to go back in time, what event would you change, or what era would you want to go to?
If I had to go back in time.
Had to go back in time, you had to either go to a period, like in history, like go back in time and change an event, or what era? And we'll make it an and.
Oh my gosh.
And what era would you want to go to?
This is the last question.
This is the last question.
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't want to change anything.
Well, I mean,
What
like
era
maybe
I would
maybe-
like to live? Like the 70s.
Okay, that's good.
Because them dudes were like no cell phones, no nothing, and they were like,
You're right.
Dude,
They were living
they
their
were
life.
just wild.
I said the 70s to that question. He said the 80s.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
80s seemed. I like the music better in the 80s.
I like the 70s. Kind of like the cars were cool. You know, the scene looked pretty cool. Everybody was doing. I mean, never mind. Everybody was doing cocaine.
Everyone was wearing no condoms.
That's true.
It just looked crazy, dude.
60s and 70s,
just
free
looked
love,
wild.
man.
Yep.
Stark said he'd just go back 10 years and buy Bitcoin. Well, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, and Doji or what's
Oh,
it?
Doge.
Oh,
Yeah.
The old Doge. Well, yeah, I think I'd want to go back to like the Mexican Revolution era. I like, that. I like old timey shit.
I don't know about that because I have like high blood pressure and contacts. Would they have contact solutions?
No,
back then?
I think that you'd have to go into like.
You just can't see. That's just how life
That's
lived
terrible.
back then.
Oh, you know
You
what,
just can't
bro?
see.
I told my mom, I was like, that's messed up because I couldn't see till I was in my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Really?
Like you didn't have glasses or nothing, huh?
No.
What'd she say? Just
I
get
was.
better?
I think I was taking like. What did Miss Bowes teach?
Oh,
Any of
man,
y'all
I can't
remember that?
remember. I remember
Like
that.
calculus,
It was
pre-cal.
math. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
pre-cal.
math.
Pre-cal.
It was math.
I was pretty good at math. I don't think I was in pre-cal, but I was in one of those. Probably what you should be in senior year.
Probably
Yeah.
algebra 2.
And I was like this. And I was this far away, and she goes, I don't know if it was her or somebody else, but a teacher was like, "Can you see?" And I said, "Not really." And they gave me that nurse's pass, and the nurse gave me that little free certificate to go get some glasses.
Oh, really?
And I was like, "Mom, I haven't been able to see." My senior year,
This
bro.
fool's driving around, can't see shit.
My senior year, I get contacts, and I'm like, "What?"
Who the hell gave you a driver's license?
Dude, I'm so glad I never rode in a car with you.
Dude, it was, yeah, but that's when I got to see like the real world.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well,
Clear
congratulations.
colors.
There's
yeah.
colors, and you have a nose
Thanks,
and
Mom.
freckles.
You put them on for the first time, you're just like, holy crap.
What are you? Who are you? This is how I look.
All right. So that was the questions. Apologize.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Nope,
Last question.
No.
Shut up, man.
What's your favorite
We're
sandwich?
done.
Just a regular turkey sandwich.
Okay, well, that's good.
Okay.
Straight up mayo though. Like sometimes just a mayo sandwich.
We had this conversation last time.
That makes me
and
feel
it's-
really
it's still not-
uncomfortable.
I don't
Struggle,
like it.
struggle
I don't like
sandwich. The
Yeah.
struggle sandwich.
So when growing up, we didn't have ham or
Yeah.
turkey. Straight up mayo sandwich.
No, man. I did a mustard sandwich.
You know,
maybe some
peanut,
cheese.
peanut butter is just as cheap as mayo. You know what I mean? Just get peanut butter.
I never thought of that. Well, at that age, I never thought of it. My mom probably never bought.
Dude,
peanut
who's
butter,
eating just
but
straight up mayo on bread, man? I mean,
It's actually delicious. Have you tried it?
No.
Dude, I don't like mayo.
I mix
Do a
mayo
mayo
and mustard.
sandwich, bro, but like extreme amount of.
I'm
mayo.
gonna shake my head like I'm going to. Just know I'm not going to. No, I'm
Chad
not
eats
doing
Miracle
that.
Whip. We call Chad Miracle
Also,
Whip.
tortillas
I don't even
with
like
mayo.
mayo that much.
Tortillas with mayo.
Yeah,
Tortillas with
kinda
corn
like-
tortillas. Corn tortillas.
Oh, okay.
Not flour. Blech. Flour and
What are you disgusting?
flour goes with butter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Corn,
I like corn with butter.
mayo.
Yeah.
Corn with
mayo.
I like
I like
corn.
corn butter.
I like corn with mayo.
All right, moving on.
I mean, corn with mayo.
Try it out, bro.
As a boxer, right? You box? Do you still box? You still box? You like
No, I
spar
mean,
a little
I'll,
bit? No?
yeah, I'll get in there.
Okay.
But your kid's boxing now, right? Or was?
Oh, my daughter
Yeah.
was, yeah, but she's into volleyball now. And, But I got the son. He's coming.
Oh,
up.
he's gonna
Yeah.
box.
As soon as he turns
Dude, he's
8.
almost as big as you are. That dude's gonna box for,
Yeah, he's
for sure.
insanely big. He's 99 percentile everything.
I
Really?
bet. He's a
Weight,
big boy.
height, and head size.
So whenever you posted pictures of him and you as a baby, like it's the resemblances.
Yeah, it's
Like,
insane.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's bigger.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So for someone that boxes or used to box, what do you think about the whole Mayweather Logan Paul thing this weekend?
On the business side,
Yeah.
good for Mayweather, dude.
That's
He's
what
an
everyone's
old
saying, yeah.
man. He's an old man, and
Yeah.
he's making millions. So good for him. And also, that dude can still box.
Yeah.
Well,
If
yeah.
he got in there with like a young 180 pounder, probably 200 pounder.
Yeah.
Because
After
he cut,
weigh-in.
yeah,
Right.
after the weigh-in. And he like
He probably had like 30, 40 pounds on him. He definitely had what, like 8 inches in height or something like that because he's over 6
the
foot.
reach was insane too.
Yeah.
So man, good for Mayweather.
I saw a video though where Mayweather hit him and it clearly looked like Logan Paul got fucking knocked out. Like
like rocked his eyes.
yeah, like he
scrambled a little bit.
like he got hit and then ended up kind of on like
Hugging
on,
mode.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was just like you know
And
down.
also kudos to Logan Paul because
He
my
went
gosh, dude, imagine going up against the world's best boxer.
crazy.
I want to see him fight Tyson.
I liked what he said that we're in a simulation. You know,
Yeah.
Logan said that or
Yeah.
something, and I'm like, if he can fight the world's best boxer, and he's just like a YouTuber,
Right.
Like anything is possible.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. What's crazy to think is how much money was made. I mean, they're both smart because of how rich they now are. Apparently, Mayweather made more on this single fight than Michael Jordan made in his 15-year career playing basketball.
But,
Shit.
yeah, you
I
know,
He
saw
made
that.
more in one fight.
I saw that. Yeah, in 8 rounds.
That is
Were they 3
insane.
minutes?
Okay, but all right, but
So
they
24.
weren't making that much money. Like basketball players, I mean, they were making good money, but they made their money basically off of all their.
The shoes, the
Yeah.
commercials. No, I understand that, but still, as a world-renowned athlete, a lot would say one of the best athletes of all time. Both of them, both Mayweather
Right.
and Jordan.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mayweather did 15 years of work in one single fight. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
about the endorsements. That shit is crazy. It's crazy.
That's insane, dude. And it's like, he's a smart dude.
Dude, I'll go.
Oh,
up,
yeah.
I'll go up
He's
against
a-
Logan Paul right now for that kind of money.
well, I mean, I
That's
think,
what Logan Paul thought about Mayweather. He's like, well, I'll try it. I'm going to make money regardless.
well, his business acumen is like top notch. I mean, like for the McGregor fight, he made like $500 million, right? And so, I mean, he's going after. Because I'll tell you right now, like growing up, I was not a fan of Mayweather. Like during the Canelo versus Mayweather fight, I was like, man, fuck Mayweather. Like his fighting style.
What about De La Hoya Mayweather?
De La Hoya Mayweather.
I went for De La Hoya.
I went for De La Hoya.
Yeah.
But now looking back, I'm grown now. I have more respect for the way Mayweather fights. He's the smartest technical boxer.
Because
Or
he-
Because you're
he
into
dodges.
the finer things in life.
yeah, absolutely. Look at me.
Yeah, dude.
Look
so
at me. My
you-
old brain is like, you know what? That's
Like,
some good stuff.
Yeah, I'll go to buy me a
$1,500 Supreme
exactly.
with one of those fancy cigarettes that are like a foot long.
Yeah, the stick and then the cigarette
Yeah.
at the end. But man, the man is smart. I mean, the man is making money like hand over fist. I want to see the numbers. I want to
And
see
he
the pay
can
per view
fight,
numbers.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
You
Absolutely.
can't deny that.
No.
He doesn't know how to fight. That dude can fight. Why can he fight? Because he doesn't get touched.
Right.
No. Do you think it's muscle? Like, okay, how long do you think it
Yes,
was? Muscle
because
memory?
okay, when I was boxing, I think I finished boxing or like officially had my last fight when I was 28 years old. I would get in there with Coach Joe Guzman, and he was I was 28. He was probably 45, maybe pushing 50.
Mm-hmm.
He'd outwork me, dude.
Is he still in the game?
Yeah. He's
That was
still,
was he with Golden Gloves in?
Mhm.
Or- yeah.
Yeah. He was my coach. He was my daughter's coach, my nephew's
he's-
coach, my brother's coach.
He's
shout
been
out,
around for a long
yeah,
time.
shout out Joe Guzman, a legend. But yeah, dude, old dude, get in there and whoop kids, dude. Whoop them, dude. Like play with them, bop, and he'd do this, and he couldn't see. Like he wears glasses. He'd take his glasses off. He'd look away and go whop and hit you and start bleeding, dude.
Good Lord.
Him and his brother Freddie Guzman. Shout out Freddie Guzman. He was my sparring partner. He was like a heavyweight, like contender back in the day. And that dude was older than Joe Guzman. And he would whoop me, dude.
Yeah, I mean, so you drill so much, and it's just like in anything. Whenever you work those drills so often, it is a lot of muscle memory. Like you
Yeah.
could probably step right back into a ring and fight, and you'd probably hold your own. But also, you got that headspace though, because you like.
Yeah.
If you're not in the right headspace, no matter what your muscle memory, yeah, you're going to be able to protect yourself. But that you got to be in that right headspace plus all that training too.
And there's another dude called Robert. Also, shout out to Robert. He still gets up there, and I'm sure he's in his 50s now, and he's like, he can go 12, 20 rounds, dude, nonstop.
That's insane.
Wow.
I find it insane that these people can like go from 180 pounds that they cut down and then all of a sudden put on fucking 20 pounds. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
So with fights like that, like exhibition fights, like technically you can call it that.
Yeah, it's an exhibition fight.
So with fights like that, I mean, do you think it's like a gimmick? I mean, I know like the money's going to be there. For Mayweather, it was smart. It's a smart decision because he can outwork and outmove Logan Paul, and he's going to make his money. But like, was it kind of like a joke? Was it? I mean,
No, I think it was like legit, like just a business, like a different style of boxing.
yeah,
It's more like entertainment, like kind of like wrestling,
yeah, uh-huh.
but
So
it's
it
still
doesn't make a mockery of boxing to you?
not to me, dude.
Yeah.
No, not because I'm looking at it more like it's a different type of boxing,
Okay, kind of like
more
you
like
know,
entertainment boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's still dangerous because
you're really hitting.
you don't
something.
know if Logan was like, "I'll go off script." I don't know if there was a script, but what if he's like, "I'm gonna go off script and just nail Mayweather"?
Well, because in the first round,
I don't think there was.
I don't think so either. Like in the first round, he was giving it to him. And whenever I watch fights and I see like near the end, I yell at the screen. I'm like, bro, go! Just you got to let loose. You're gonna win. If you're gonna lose, if you
But
don't.
that's
let
when
loose.
you know he's a noob.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
he's novice.
But he went
Because he was like, he did this on Mayweather.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was like, he gassed out. Like, right after
Right
that,
off the get go, right?
he was like,
doing that.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
His whole demeanor changed after that one round.
Boxing to me is a lot like chess.
Yeah, it is.
Just like it's. I mean, you got to outsmart your opponent. It's not like UFC's kind of like that, but a lot of it's like right up. If you watch them, they're quick fights.
Yeah.
And just watching boxing, and that's probably why whenever I was younger, I didn't get into boxing, like watching it and stuff, because I was just like, man, they're so slow, man. They get a couple hits in, but now much older and understanding the game, understanding
you
the sport,
appreciate it a lot more.
Well, Mayweather, from watching the 24/7s back in the day, he'd do like 12 straight rounds, right? Like he wouldn't stop for 12
No,
rounds.
he would go.
So you would
that's
never see him
insane.
get gassed out because he'd be trained and prepared for it.
Yeah.
I mean, now I have that respect for it, but I mean, back then I was like, man, fuck that guy.
It definitely is chess because
It
with
is.
UFC, there's too many variables.
Yeah.
And with boxing, it's just a jab, a right hand, uppercuts, hooks.
Right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be the master at all that and blocking.
Sweet science.
Yeah, the sweet science, dude.
Who's coming up now? Who do you think? Who's your favorite boxer right now?
My favorite boxer right now, Canelo, dude. I gotta go with Canelo.
Yeah.
Just because he's Mexican.
I'm just glad
And he's like the face of Mexico. And
he is. I'm glad he's not with Golden Boy anymore.
Yeah,
like
no.
Golden Boy is just a horrible management. Ryan Garcia. What do you think about Ryan Garcia?
I think good for him.
Yeah.
He's I think he's like a business smart dude.
Like a younger.
Like a YouTuber,
Yeah.
TikToker that's good at boxing because he is good.
Yeah.
I think he's had a good like amateur career, and then he jumped into professional and like good for him. Dude.
He's undefeated too, right?
Yeah, he's undefeated. He hasn't lost.
So I mean,
He got rocked on
he
his
did
last,
this last
fight.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
uh-huh.
he's doing good.
So I
Imagine being that young and making millions.
man, he has
Imagine being that young and
That's
making
like
millions.
that's like
dude.
Luca, man. Same thing.
no,
Young dude,
Luca is not making.
Oh, he's not
anything
making
right.
millions, but
Luka's
I'm just
not
saying.
making anything.
Well,
Right
being in that spot.
he's
Was it
not.
like $7 million a year? It's something.
It's a rookie contract.
Oh,
Yeah, but
it's
still.
$7
Yeah,
million a year.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Fool. Come
Yeah.
on. He's acting like
I mean,
it's nothing.
just after this though, like once he goes free agent, it'll be what 40 probably a year. Like it's gonna.
He's
going
gonna
to
get paid 45
Do
million.
you have his card, by the way?
Yeah, there's a couple back there.
Get
Yeah.
outta
A couple
here,
of them.
Yeah, we got Dak, we got CeeDee Lamb. You know,
Yeah, we got a bunch of
And
stuff.
you got a graded one?
yeah, they're all
Yeah,
graded.
two of 'em.
How
Two-
did
three-
you get
two
a
of 'em.
graded one?
Don't
Oh, just,
worry
you know,
about it.
Just hustling.
You
Every day
guys,
hustling.
oh my god.
Come on, man.
We got a lot of card stuff going on.
Yeah, we do.
A lot.
Speaking
I got
speaking
a
of
card.
It, oh really?
Which one you got?
Yeah, it's a Japanese. What's that dude that looks like a? You seen it? I posted it on my story. The Japanese Pokemon. No, not basketball player. Japanese Pokemon. He's
Is
the
it
boxer.
The
Oh,
Machamp?
Machamp.
Yeah. I got that one. Graded. That's the only one I have
Yeah,
graded.
Nice.
it's fun. It's a fun hobby. It's really fun.
It's fun, dude.
It is.
And the cards look cool.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese ones look cooler than the
Yeah.
American ones.
We've got a lot of Pokemon cards too.
We got way too many, dude.
Yeah, we were really into sports, but when we couldn't find a whole lot of sports on the shelves, we just bought too much Pokemon.
Bro,
Dude.
you know how crazy it gets?
Were you at 5 a.m. at Target?
Yeah, we used
Oh,
to. Yeah, all
When
the
they
time.
were doing it every Friday.
Every Friday,
They
dude.
stopped, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So speaking of,
Yeah.
right, that was kind of our side hustle, right? We were trying to make a little extra money. We've definitely spent more than we've made, but that's because of grading places being down and how popular everything
Yeah.
is right now. But talking about hobbies like boxing or side hustles, like 817 Vintage Hype was before you got the shop, it was your side hustle, right?
Yeah,
Would you
it was
consider it
my
your
side
side hustle?
hustle, yeah.
So between hobbies, side hustles, I don't know. When does a hobby become a side hustle, or does it always have to become one? in your
No,
mind?
I don't think it has to become one. I think if you're okay, how did my hobby become a side hustle? First of all, my number one hobby was fishing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that in the first podcast.
Yeah.
Because I loved fishing.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, I guess you can say my hobby before that was boxing, because I would just love being in the boxing gym.
Right.
But I was like, man, okay, I'm spending 2 hours a day in the boxing gym,
Right.
Monday through Friday, with my nephews or my daughter or just other kids coaching them for free. I was like, okay, this is cool, this is fun, I love this, but I can't spend so much time away from my family and just for fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so I was like, okay, I'll fish in that, and I start fishing. And that was worse. So I like spend 8 hours fishing like on the weekends,
Yeah.
dude.
Not only that, but that becomes an expensive hobby too.
Yeah, the lures,
Yeah.
the line.
Did you keep or did you throw back?
Nah, I throw them back.
Really?
Nah, I wouldn't. Ew, Trinity River, bro.
If you're in the Trinity, then yeah. If you're in
Yeah.
Trinity or Lake Worth, you gotta throw.
But
them.
I mean-
you don't have a choice.
No,
A lot of people though love just the sport of catching and release. man.
yeah. My thing was just taking pictures of it. And I'm like, here you go, fish.
Look
like,
what I caught. Go back out. Somebody
Like,
else
what am I
catch
gonna
you.
do with a fish at home? Like, eat it
Yes.
from the Trinity? No way. Okay.
You go places
if I-
where
if
you
I-
can eat
Again,
Like,
from
but-
the Trinity.
That was my fishing spot, dude. I literally walked the whole Trinity, just fish.
That's what I did.
But,
I did a lot of that in high school. Man, I just drive over to the bridge right over here
Yeah.
and just park, walk down from my truck, and just sit underneath the bridge and fish, man.
So
Yeah.
even if you went to a beautiful lake that was like spring fed, nice water, not the Trinity, you wouldn't keep the
A
fish.
bass?
Yeah.
No, I'd throw them back in there.
What about catfish?
I'd eat it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to feel it out.
Yeah,
try to figure out
catfish.
what-
Yeah.
Chad fly fishes.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
I'm still learning. I've literally just done
That
it a
seems
handful
like
of times.
you gotta have all kinds of coordination with.
Well,
You gotta whip it.
I brought it on this trip, but when this fucking thing happened, I didn't fly fish at all. But yeah, you kind of have to like whip with the right arm and then have the string and pulling it because you're not reeling really at all. You're just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
pulling and
crazy
hold on
to
the
me.
string. But it's not bad. But like I fished a lot growing
But it's
up.
a certain type of fish that you can fish with fly fishing. It's
Right.
not every fish.
Right. So like when we were in Oregon, we went to some lakes, and these lakes were like super deep because they're like one of one of them was like 2,000 feet deep. It's like the Crater Lake is the
Thank you.
deepest lake in the U.S. But regardless,
That's scary.
yeah, it's just crazy.
I'm scared of lakes.
Really?
Like the deep. Just thinking about how deep lakes are and
Yeah.
oceans are scares me.
Wow, interesting.
How do you feel about outer space? That's scary too. Like just being like
Yeah.
the vast, like whatever.
What's that movie with the
Gravity.
Yeah.
with the pretty?
Yeah, Sandra
what's her-
Bullock?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's just out there.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Dude, that freaks a lot of people
Amazing
out.
movie.
Yeah.
Very.
Interstellar also cool movie.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like all the space movies I love.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Is that your favorite Interstellar? Your favorite? Which one's your favorite space movie?
Space movie?
Yeah.
Interstellar, yeah.
Yeah.
Armageddon too, fool. Armageddon.
That came
like
on today. I was watching
Armageddon,
it.
the OG movie, like made me cry, dude.
You two
Don't
are
want
so
to close
ADD.
your eyes.
We were talking about
Don't
fishing. Now we're
fall
talking about
asleep.
Armageddon's theme song.
But yeah, fishing is.
Wait, you
is
talking about
cool,
being
man.
out on the lake? I mean, did you? So were you just like fishing on the bank mostly?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor man sport.
So I mean, similar to fly fishing, unless you're gonna do like what those guys were doing when we went whitewater rafting.
Right.
They're in a freaking rowboat, and going through like class 2, class 4 rapids. So I mean, pretty big rapids. They're freaking standing up in this rowboat. There's one dude rowing. There's 5 guys standing up, and they're just sitting there fishing. I'm like,
That's extreme fishing.
that's insane.
That's crazy.
You know
that
what
looks fun.
show I used to like?
What?
That dude, that old guy, that fish on Discovery Channel.
No clue.
Oh my
I have no idea.
The Deadliest Catch or whatever.
god. Yeah.
or not Deadliest Catch. No,
that's the
but where he would catch like the big.
yeah.
I wish I could
River
remember what it-
monsters.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He was down in Texas at one point,
Yeah.
in the Trinity, like far south, catching, trying to
Alligator
catch
gar.
Yeah,
Are those the guys that fist?
no noodling.
No,
noodle
no,
with
there was.
catfish?
I saw a documentary about that.
Yeah, fisting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catfish.
I
Fisting
watch
catfish.
documentaries about fisting all the time.
Okay.
The catfish ones are wild.
Those are.
bro.
I saw a video of the big. They
I'm
said it
not
wasn't a
sticking
catfish.
my hand in one of those like muddy like
I
creek
caught,
holes to try to pull a fish out. Not
like
happening.
a
Scary.
6-inch catfish, fool, from behind the salt grass over here on
Over there by the.
Brian Irvin.
yes.
Yeah. that
Okay.
little pond.
I get the little catfish. I'm like, it's just a little catfish. I grab it like this for a picture, and I'm like, hey, bro, take a picture of that catfish. Goes wham.
Oh man, they'll chomp.
It's called a bullet catfish. The bite is so hardcore
Yeah.
that it feels like a bullet hit you, like when it bites you. I
Yeah,
almost
Yeah,
cried.
you don't
Almost
grab a
cried.
catfish by
And
the
it was like-
mouth. You grab them by the gill or around their fins because their fins they're like
Yeah.
knives. You can like stick them in a
Yeah,
can and pop
you're
'em.
not supposed to. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
They've got
pretty
like
careful.
like almost not like teeth, but like they have like this like sandpaper in their mouth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
it's not so much
Yeah.
like that. That's a hard bite. I mean, it's not a sharp bite. It's just
It's
like
a
you said,
hard
like
bite,
a hard
yeah.
bite. They got to chomp for
Yeah.
sure.
But
All right.
hobbies turn into hobbies turn into
Long
side
conversations.
We all have ADD here.
hobbies turn into side hustles when I guess you just decide.
When you can make money off of them.
When you decide. I mean, you could really make money off anything. If I
True.
were to start recording my catches,
Yeah.
I think I could have like had a successful TikTok or YouTube, you know.
Okay.
But with the side hustle of T-shirts, it was just
Is it better, like more of a passion? Like what was the difference?
it's the same thing. Like whenever I go thrifting and I find something,
Yeah.
it's the same rush I would get when I would hit like a nice size bass.
So it's the hunt.
It's the hunt, yeah.
So, like the question we asked last year was, what was the one piece that you had to keep? Like, what's the one piece you had to keep for yourself?
So has anything changed? Like
No. How did I answer?
Well,
that?
because you said, well, no, I
You said
sold
don't
it.
get high on your own supply.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
So same thing, bro. Same thing.
Yeah.
I'll wear it once and boom, sell it. Cause rent is coming and it's
Absolutely,
scary,
yeah.
bro. And I'm like, I can't hold pieces. I think when you start out and you don't have a lease to pay or anything like that, you can afford to keep the cool pieces,
Yeah.
right? But once you become a business and you have a lease to pay and you have taxes to pay, quarterly taxes to pay, you're like, time to sell.
Yeah.
Let's sell. Like if I really love something, I'm like, okay, I'll wear it once, get a fit pick, sell it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get high on my supply, but I don't sell my shit.
Yeah, you got a severe problem.
I
Like
do.
that's not even at that point. It's not really a hobby or
You sold
a
some of your
side
shoes
hustle.
Yeah.
You did. You sold some.
Yeah,
You sold
I-
some.
I
off?
gave
had-
Rafael, like, how many pairs of shoes did I give you to sell?
5 or 6,
Bro, it was like,
8 or 10.
yeah, it was like more than.
How long
It
was
took
this?
me like 2 years to
He
sell
just-
one pair.
He just
The
sold
last
the
pair,
last
what
pair,
was
the
it?
Neymars. The
Neymars.
Neymars.
Yeah, the Neymars.
Like 6 months ago, you're like, bro, I forgot I had them. Sold the Neymars. Like, here you go. Here's your money.
Very nice. Yeah, but you still have like
But my
200 pairs
shoe
of
game,
shoes.
my shoe game wasn't selling for a while, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No.
Like,
yeah.
because I had them in the store for a while,
Uh-huh.
and now the shoe game in my store is picking up. Like, people are like, "Do you sell shoes?" I do sell shoes, but I can't keep them in. Like,
Yeah.
I get shoes, I put them out on the shelf, and they sell.
That's crazy how it comes in waves or something. You know, just man.
Yeah, but when he gave me shoes, I was like, I held on to them forever. They
Yeah.
weren't selling, and now they're like, I put any shoe in my store, and it sells, dude.
Are you selling cards now too?
Well, no,
Okay.
I'm collecting cards.
Okay.
Right now.
So this is a you thing. This is a hobby thing. It's not a.
Well, my thing was to get in them to sell them, but I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to sell those. I don't know how to present cards to sell.
Okay. Like
You
in
know what
the
I'm
shop.
saying?
That's what you're gonna do. Is
Yeah,
sell them
like
in the shop.
How do I even? I need to buy like a little stand for a card. And,
Yeah, actually, look, the
that's
stands we
what we
have
have.
on these. Yeah, we have stands.
but those are graded. You know
Oh
what
no,
I'm
like
saying?
the stands, and we just get like these hard cases.
We
or-
can help you with that actually.
yeah, we
can help you with that.
There's like so
Yeah,
many
please
things you
do,
can buy
because-
for it.
If you think there's a market for it, we could
Bro,
help you.
look
with
at
that.
this. Look at these cards we have here. Look at all that. This
And you
room
know
is,
what? I was gonna bring my cards, dude.
I've got like 8 shoe boxes
I
at
have
the house.
I have 2 of those little boxes full of cards.
Really,
Yeah.
bro. We
We
Shout
have
out Pokemon cards. They remind me of when we were young, way.
yeah, we were in
school.
eighth grade, seventh grade
yeah.
was when they came out.
That's the biggest pool are the ones that you recognize because you knew when you were in school.
Yeah.
Now there's like so many of them. It's like I don't even know what this is. You know what I mean? Like I
You
don't
know
know
where
what
I
this.
got the idea for 817 buy sell trade night? Is did you ever go to the Burger King trade? Like it was like a buy sell trade night, but for Pokemon cards. Did any of y'all go to that?
No,
No.
Is it whenever the movie came out and they were?
Well, I was the only Mexican there. Because it was in Lake Worth, bro. It was in Lake Worth, and I just heard about it. I don't know how I heard about it, but I told my mom, take me. They're buying, they're selling, they're trading at a Burger King.
Really?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards, dude. Bunch of little kids. Like, I don't know. I was 10 or 12 years old.
Yeah.
And just, I took my little Pokemon, little red binder looking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And just started trading Pokemon cards there, dude.
Nice.
That's crazy.
At Burger King in Lake Worth.
But that's how you got the idea for the
That's
buy-sell
where I
trade
got
night.
the idea for the buy sell
That's
trade
very.
night.
It comes kind of full circle almost.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
hobby and trading and you're a kid.
Yeah.
And you go and you hobby and trade, and here you are now with your business.
And then I was just with expensive T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, I mean, it's.
Or $1,600 fridges.
I seen he was wearing a Metallica tee in one of the podcasts, and I'm like, where did he get
Bro.
that, bro? That's like a
got a
$500,
ton.
$1,000 T-shirt.
We'll talk later, man.
He's like, I didn't realize that. I could use the money.
No.
I'm remodeling my house.
So we'll talk later about it.
Nice.
I've got probably like 5 different shirts that are like
90s,
dude, straight up like, or actually like
even early 2000s or so.
1992, 1991, actual tour shirts from concerts. So
Those are the highest ones,
yeah,
most expensive ones.
dude, my brother better not hear this.
And
He's
that's
gonna hear it.
primarily
He's-
what he wears.
That's,
But
yeah.
My brother's gonna hear this. They were his shirts, and like they stayed at the house, and so I ended up just getting them.
Nice.
I've got a Skid Row shirt.
Snag.
Like, dude, it's old
Jeez.
school. Dude, the Skid Row shirt's awesome, man. It's got the monkey coming through. It's got all the skulls around. It says Skid Row across the top.
Yeah, and every time I see it, he's wearing like a shirt over it, and I always think it's Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Dude, you could
It's
you
like
could
it-
post up on this show called Virtual Flea,
Yeah.
and they just go nuts.
I'm sure,
for
man.
those, dude.
But
I want to see that. Like, I like watching those kinds of videos.
the one you see me probably wear the most, if you watch any of the videos, is it's actually pretty crazy. So my brother whenever he was in the Marines, this shirt was gonna be cut up and used as a rag for like cleaning machine guns, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep that," and he took it, but it's got every album art from like.
Is it the cemetery looking one?
Yeah, so it's got every single Master of Puppet. It's got all the albums from like their
Yeah.
first album till
That's a really good
yeah.
one.
So
That's 500 to 1,000.
Really?
Jeez.
Dude, so
that's crazy,
now
man.
so now that you're in this, do you know like a lot more about like the product? Like how I am with shoes, like are you like the same with shirts? Like
Yeah, now I am, bro. Yeah. When I started, I did not know anything, bro. Nothing. Even a year in, I was like, nah, whatever.
People buying.
Spice Girls
Yeah.
shirt, $80.
Yeah. No, I was selling them for like 15. I had a Tupac rap tee, bro. I sold for 150. They're going for 5,000 right now.
Oh my god.
hey, so
Seriously?
But I don't care because at the moment I was like, I'll buy it for this much. I'm selling it for this
And
much.
Smart.
it helped you get to where you are now. too,
Right, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wish I could put this up on the screen. So we were told, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up. Your birthday's tomorrow, right?
yeah,
Yay!
my birthday's tomorrow. Yeah.
And we were told by somebody that we should do something that's gonna embarrass you.
Jeez.
And I just got something, and I'm gonna pass this over to you. I just want you to look. I just want you to look at this picture, okay?
Oh, can we look at it?
Oh shit.
Oh my god, dude!
Let me show the screen. Let me show the screen.
No.
Is that from Sark?
Someone paid for that.
Who has that?
Stark, bro. He
Shut
keeps
the fuck up,
everything.
seriously?
You want to hear vintage? Bro, the old Rafael Huerta rap CD from, what is that, 03? That's vintage.
I hope Jules loves that.
02?
02, 03.
Is that like Stark's?
Stark
has
said that. Stark said that
Oh
picture.
my
yeah.
god.
He's got your
Man.
Shut up, Michael.
Look
bro.
at you blushing, bro.
dude. That's
He's like, I better not hear that somewhere.
that's like, man.
dude. That might be the.
That is the most amazing thing
if I
because
could-
it was me, Luis, Rodrigo, in my mom's house in the living room. Like we thought we were doing big
Lewis.
things.
Which
dude.
which Lewis?
Luis Orozco?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
And Rodrigo.
He was older than us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rodrigo
He was a
Hernandez.
boxer. He
You
was a
know,
boxer.
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Man, that's crazy.
Dang, man.
Man, it sucks though. Wait, Jules is
Oh my
laughing.
god.
She,
That
she-
is-
yeah, she's laughing.
That is crazy, bro.
If I could have got that, if I knew that Stark had that, man, I would have had that on here queued up and been like, "Hey,
How that
Bro.
is
why don't you
amazing,
tell me
dude.
about this?" If Stark, if I can get that from you, we might just throw that on the intro music for the next
do
episode.
we have your permission to play that? Because you know it's copyrighted, right?
Nah, man, there ain't no
Hell no.
copyright.
Yeah, it is, bro. I went to like a professional studio.
I want
You go to
royalties.
your mom's house.
I want royalties. $25 per play.
Oh my god,
dude.
But for real though,
that is so amazing.
happy
dude.
early birthday though.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday. Happy early
Happy
birthday,
early
bro.
birthday.
35.
Yeah,
35.
that's why I brought the.
Cheers.
That's why I brought
35.
the Johnny. You know, Jerry Jones drink.
The Jerry Jones. Yeah.
It's empty. Let's see.
Man, 2 years in the shop and birthday. That's a hell of a couple of days back to back.
It's a great anniversary.
Yeah,
It's a really
it
great
really is.
anniversary.
Dude, it's a blessing for real.
That's
It's
awesome.
insane.
and we just love where you're going. We really got to get a copy of a song that way we can play it, like on the segment.
Well,
yeah,
now I
he'll-
want to
he'll
know
send
how
it
many
over.
songs were on that.
Dude,
thing.
we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna download them, find the worst and the best one, and somehow play them both.
We should do a review.
Yeah, we could do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This movie should do a review. No, don't do a review. Dude.
Play it at the shop.
Man.
Play it at the shop.
You know what sounds better?
Jesus.
We'll have Alyssa and Stewart on from Maple Branch. We'll see what they think about it.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a
Every
good
guest
idea.
we have from here on out. What do you
What
think
do
about
you think
this?
about these two
What do you
songs?
Listen to this.
Oh my
Listen to this vintage track from 03.
vintage track. Vintage.
Are you gonna cry? Is that?
This is A17 vintage track.
Oh my god.
Did you?
Oh, that's so great. That's
Dude, I
so,
love
so
it though,
good.
man. That's
That is amazing.
do we want to jump into because we're going on like an hour 10.
Yeah, this one's kind of been all over the place. Like we haven't
I've-
covered any of the things we were
I've
going to
thoroughly
talk about.
enjoyed it, but do we want to jump into this or that?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not? I think that's a good time.
Let's we'll do that. So have you know what this or that is? Let's like kind of like would you rather do one thing or the other?
Yeah.
So we've got a little segment here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. And now the game we've all been waiting for. This or that.
I don't think anyone's been waiting for
It's
it.
the game that everybody's been waiting for. This or that.
You already said that.
Yeah, I'm
though.
saying it again. I want to reiterate that. So I've got a bunch of questions here.
I have
And-
two. You got to give me time for two
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. In fact, if you want to jump in with your first two,
All right. Okay, here are my two questions. Question number one. Would you rather be, and this is, everyone's going to answer, but you can start. Would you rather live as Edward Scissorhands, okay, where your hands were scissors,
Right.
or live where your feet were just one big toe? Your feet are just one ginormous toe, or you got to have scissor hands.
I'd
Entire
go
life.
with the giant toe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Probably have powerful feet.
do we need an explanation?
He'd
Yeah,
cut
like-
up he'd cut up his merch. Like he
Yeah.
can't work like that.
Yeah. What about you?
Big toe because you
The
know.
big toe gang.
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
I don't even.
Yeah.
We don't.
Can I
need
hear
an
that
Like
question?
explanation.
Shrek
Can I
or
hear it one
something.
more time?
That's right.
Yeah. So would you rather go your entire life with scissor hands, like good old Edward, right? Or have just a big toe on your foot? That was your foot. Is a big
Man,
toe.
I think it'd be easier to explain the big toe.
Yeah.
Like the scissors, like being where the fuck did you get scissor hands?
Yeah.
like that's weird. Big toe, like oh, that's a birth defect.
You just get a weird shoe,
Yeah.
right? Just a weird shaped shoe,
Yeah,
and no one would know
I think
the
I'd go with the
difference.
big toe. Would you go for the big toe?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Because then, what are you gonna do with no hands? Like you're just gonna be cutting shit.
I mean, I sure as hell can't masturbate.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Question number 2. Would you rather? Okay. One, only have sex once a year, and you're never haunted. Right? You're never haunted by ghosts. Or
Oh my.
have as much sex as you want, but you have a ghost haunt you every time you have sex, and the partner always gets haunted every time
I see
you have
what you're
sex.
doing.
Yeah.
Second one. Pretty much, I have night terrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already dealing with it, man.
Yeah, and I see aliens.
So you're like, I'll just chat with the ghost. No big deal to
Yeah,
me.
there's also, the Conjuring's coming out. That
Yeah,
it's already out. The
yeah.
third, is it the third
devil,
one?
the devil made me do it,
Yeah.
I can't watch those movies unless it's daytime.
bro. Seriously?
Yeah,
That's how I was playing.
daytime, bro. Daytime.
Whenever Doom 64 came out, like the one of the latest Dooms,
Yes,
I had to
yes.
play it. I had to play it during the day. I tried playing it, and I was like, I can't fucking do this.
No.
Silent Hill, same thing.
You'd rather get haunted.
Yeah, I'd rather get haunted.
Even though you hate that shit, you'd rather be haunted.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
But he likes the other better. Like, it all works out, man.
Right. Javier?
oh, as long as they carry scorecards, you know, like -2, you know, like you're doing horrible.
The ghosts are
Yeah.
holding up.
Ghost, how am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
I've got ghost stories, so I'll go with the haunting too.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Haunting. I mean, I think you'd get used to it after a few
Yeah.
times, right? First time, you're like, oh no.
Like, is it the same ghost every time, or is it different ghosts?
It could be different ghosts.
I
But you expect,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'd rather it be the same ghost because it'd be like, oh, Bob's back or
I
whatever.
think it'd be more difficult if you had different partners every time. Like, you know what I mean? And then you had to like tell them, hey, this was a good time, but just a heads up,
You got this
when you get
disclosure.
home, you're gonna get haunted. So I hope you had a good time.
I have this VR thing. I need it the next time you come by. Then for the next show, I want you to try like the haunted
Did
VR
y'all
thing.
have a podcast with him playing that?
No, we talked about it.
We had
Yeah.
it.
We talked about
He
it.
had it on the thumbnail. We had it
Yeah.
on like the picture because we were talking about the future.
Yeah, we did
And
the
The
future.
future is
part-
now.
the future
That's what it
is
was.
now.
Yeah, that thing is crazy, dude.
Nah,
That
that's
thing is
scary,
pretty cool.
bro.
All right.
All right, those are my only 2 questions. Tim.
Okay, so would you rather have no taste or be colorblind? I don't know if you're colorblind or not, but I'm assuming everybody's not colorblind.
Colorblind. I'd rather have taste.
Colorblind.
Colorblind.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got those glasses now that you can see color. I think it'd be okay.
Loophole.
I mean,
Loophole.
If
Yeah.
that's part of the question, then I would assume that wouldn't work,
Oh,
right?
man. Well, maybe not.
Emily on the chat says colorblind. Colorblind. Who
Okay,
else says colorblind? Stark.
Nobody over
Colorblind.
here.
so this is kind of like on like the making money side, right? So you have a chance to flip a coin and win $20, or you just immediately win $10. What would you rather do?
Flip a coin.
You're gonna flip a coin.
Yeah, risk it
That's right.
for the biscuit.
Risk it for the
So it's
biscuit.
either $20, but if it doesn't hit, you're not gonna get nothing, or you can just walk away with $10.
Or if you lose, you get kicked in the balls.
That's not on
I
here.
think the safe bet would be, to walk with $10. Nah. Let's flip the coin. Let's go for 20.
Listen, 10 or 20 bucks is no big deal though.
Right.
You have the same question. You say 10 million or 20 million. What are you gonna do?
Both.
No, no, dude, that's not how it works.
I'm gonna flip the coin, then I'm gonna rob the dude and take all of it.
He's like, did you hear? I'm a badass boxer. No, if you could flip a coin and you may
So
win 20,
be safe.
20 million,
Be safe and get 10.
or be safe and get 10 mil.
10 mil off the bat.
Yeah, see, I think it's a difference in the.
Yeah.
I would
If
definitely
you
go
do
10
10,
mil.
No, you're right.
If it's
10,
only 10 or 20
bucks,
bucks, I'm
flip the
flipping
coin.
too.
Yeah, of
Hell
course. Obviously.
Yeah.
Cut the check.
A check for 20 or for $10?
No, for millions.
Oh, 10 million. That's
Cut
right.
that check.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So on the same lines, win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000.
What was that one again?
You win $25,000 or your best friend wins $100,000.
Do you get the money? Do you get some of that 100,000?
It depends on how
I get
close you
20.
are with your
I
friend.
go 25,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick, cause JoJo's like already making 350,000, 400, $500,000 a year. No,
Yeah.
He's got a
that
better.
was okay.
Yeah.
So no, I'd go with me winning 25,000.
Yeah, but how cool is he with you?
Wait a
You're like,
second.
hey, I opted to not get the 25. You think you could give me like 50?
Hey, did you call him JoJo?
yeah.
So I got a story about that. Back
Here we
whenever
go.
he was a resident at the hospital, I'd ran into him. I hadn't seen him in a while. And I was like, "Holy shit, JoJo!" And he touched me on the shoulder. And he's like, "It's just Joe now." And I was like, "Fool, you're always gonna be JoJo, man. Always."
Oh yeah.
All
It's
right.
because he's a doctor.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He's got to.
He can't say Dr. JoJo.
I mean, he can.
Number one, Dr. Chikuma.
Yeah.
Number two, don't touch me on the shoulder.
Oh my god! I ran into him at the BMW dealership, and he was like,
You did?
yeah, I did.
That's weird.
Yeah, he was like, I'm looking for. It was the time whenever he got his, like later after he moved. But I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm just trying to make a BMW. I'm like, oh shit, all right,
Okay.
cool. But man, I love his collection though. It's so pretty, like his shoes.
Next question.
All right. Well, find $100 floating in a public toilet or $5 in your pocket. Like you gonna reach in a public toilet and like think of the nastiest bar you ever been into.
You know, bars aren't that bad. You know what's bad is
Retail shops.
no, not
Retail shop bathrooms.
No. Like, random highway
Truck stops.
truck
Yeah.
stop bathrooms.
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was one of those, I'd $5 in my pocket.
Yeah, $5 in your pocket.
Or
walk
the
away with
library
it.
bar. The library bar in 2006.
That was probably
Seven.
that was bad.
Horrible.
I think I'd go with the 100. I mean, it'd be a little work. So basically, you're paying $95 for the work. Like I'd find like a plastic bag or something.
no
Grab it out.
No,
no
no.
loopholes in this one.
Fucking barehanded it.
Barehanded. And you got to fish for it.
Because you know that toilet ain't been flushed.
Okay.
With the
$5.
$100 sitting there.
I don't need $100. That's fine.
$100. $100. 50 of it goes to drinks for people on the bar.
I was thinking, I was like, oh, I could grab it and clean it off and probably be fine. But no.
All right. So this kind of goes along the lines of like the Javier duck thing. Fight a chicken to death every time you get into a car, or fight an orangutan to death once a year, but you get a sword.
Wait, okay, say it again.
You got to fight a chicken every time you get into a car. Fight it to the death every time you get into a car, or you fight an orangutan to the death once a year, but you get a sword.
Bro, that's easy. Free chicken. Are you kidding me? Like, you know how expensive chicken is nowadays? That's free chicken every time you get in your car. I would get in my car just because I was hungry.
Man, you've never
We
been
should go back to the grill.
You've never been chased by a rooster, have you?
Yes, multiple times. Bro, family had the farm out there.
That's
Come on
true,
now.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
plenty
Come
of
on,
roosters.
the cock is always chasing Chad.
Roosters are different than chickens, though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
man.
true.
Roosters are scary. A chicken, yeah, I'd
Chickens
fight a
are
chicken.
scarier if they got their little babies, bro. They're mean.
Yeah, that's true.
But I would go chicken. Y'all?
I'd go chicken.
What?
There's no way
Well,
you
what
can
are you
survive
gonna
an
go for?
orangutan.
With
Oh,
the sword.
but
You got a sword.
That's a
Dude, that
risk.
orangutan's gonna take the fucking sword and beat you with it. That's
No,
what's
but
gonna happen.
orangutans look sweet. Like they're just.
Have you ever
chilling.
seen Planet of the Apes, the new one?
No, man, orangutans are like the ones that will kill you.
That's
No.
smart.
They look sweet
Dudes
until
are
they're right
smart.
up there eating your face.
Well, they're big.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
big.
yeah.
And you have to do that every year.
Haven't you seen Jungle Book?
Like chimpanzees look like they look cute and stuff, but like orangutans, no, man.
So you'd go with orangutan.
No, I'd go with a chicken because it's free food.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right, so those are some of like the easier questions. These are
Okay.
these are tough. All right, so we'll start off with this one. Would you rather talk to animals or speak all human languages? So no matter who you talk to, the Japanese, you can speak it. Whatever, Korean, you can speak it. Whatever.
Yeah, speak to all the
all-
humans.
You wouldn't want to speak to animals?
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me. I gotta pee. I gotta poop.
Yeah,
Feed
they're
me.
usually dumb.
Like,
They're
I
just
feel like
gonna-
that's
it's gonna
might
be
be-
annoying.
Squirrel.
But you've seen Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
They weren't dumb in that.
Yeah,
well,
because
this
it's a
is not-
movie.
So
Tim.
maybe it's like that.
I gotta
Maybe it's
climb
like
this
that.
tree. I'm a squirrel. I gotta climb this tree. Where's my nut? Where's my nut? I gotta get my nut.
Look, it makes more sense for me to be able to speak all human languages, and especially in the line of work that I'm in.
Yeah.
But I'd rather talk to the animals.
I would do human languages.
I'm gonna talk to animals,
Bro.
man.
Anywhere you travel, you'd be like, "Pfft, whatever.
Dude,
I'll
I could talk to-
whoever
I
I
could-
want, whenever I want.
But I could talk to
Nothing
the.
phases me.
I could go in like Cuba and be like, "There's that street dog. The Cuban street dog looks like Maui." And be like, "Hey, what are they saying?" Because I'm sure
You
they
think
understand
that,
it.
that Cuban street dog speaks Cuban as well?
Yeah, maybe.
No, you just speak dog language at that point.
But they understand the
They
Cuban.
don't know
I
multiple languages.
maybe
You
not.
do. Ugh.
What's one language you want to learn? Like, if you had the time to learn,
I
what
bet it's
would you-
Japanese.
Japanese.
Ooh.
Bro.
Oh,
Japanese,
yeah.
bro.
Because Tokyo's Japan's your favorite spot.
Tokyo is it's a dream to me. Yeah.
When you
I was there, bro, but it felt like a dream.
you got to go next year because
Why next
because
year?
this year it's expensive because the Olympics are in a month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I want to go see a sumo match,
That'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
but they said like they sell out super
I
fast.
can imagine.
So I mean, like if you were gonna go, you'd have to take 2 weeks, right? Like I mean, to
Yeah, a
experience
week or 2
everything.
weeks, yeah.
I mean, that's all. I mean,
Easy 2 weeks.
You
All right.
can't just spend a week.
The flight is 11 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what you got to think about: be reborn into the past or the future. It's like when you die,
that's a
when
good
you
one.
die, you either get the choice of being reborn to the past or reborn into the future.
Do we have the
Future
knowledge?
Terminator. Future Terminator era. The world's coming to an end. I save it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I like
what's
that.
that fool, John?
John Connor.
Yeah,
John Connor, yeah.
I'm him.
Going in the future. All right.
John Bon Jovi.
I don't know. I feel like that question is: do you want to like gamble and not know what's in the future because you have no idea, right?
Right.
So you're gambling by saying, "Okay, I'm going to go to the future and
Man, I hope
maybe
this
it'll
world's
be
still
cool."
here.
Right? Like I hope that our planet wasn't taken over by aliens or some crazy shit. Or you can go back to the past, know what the past is like, and you could probably be rich because you know everything. You know who's going to win the fights, the games. You can gamble on whatever.
I didn't
Be
think
like
about
a-
that. All right,
like
let
a
me change my answer.
Back to the Future situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Past. I would have bet
that's a
on
really-
Mayweather Logan Paul.
No, but that's okay. There's that loophole. Like you got to see if there's any loopholes in there. Like, is there?
I mean, I think that's the gamble.
Yeah,
right. Like
you have
you go to
retain
an
the knowledge.
unknown, or you go to what you already know, which is kind of probably boring, but you're the man. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You get anything and everything you want.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'd go back in the past.
Me too.
Yeah.
same.
Okay, so
I'd be the
how
one
many
that
more?
killed
How many?
Kennedy. No, I'm kidding.
It's always
Michael
Kennedy
Stark
with
said
you.
something about Bitcoin.
Did you get to?
He wants to go back and win Bitcoin.
Yeah,
That's-
he just wants to go back 10 years.
Bitcoin is.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask how many more questions you want to do?
Let's do one more. Give
You
us
wanna do
one
one more?
more
Okay,
because
hang
we're
on, let's,
about an hour and a half almost.
All right, let's see here. This is a good one.
I
Okay.
like these long podcasts. It makes honestly like I run through these. I listen to these the next morning, like after we record
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And I watch the video while I'm working, and I'm like, man, it felt like it went by real fast.
I always forget, like I always black out. I never know what we talk about.
Yeah.
I have to listen to it back over because I have no idea what we talk about. It goes past me.
And I listen to it whenever
I'm in the
editing.
zone.
So, all right, never age physically or never age mentally. That's a tough one.
I mean, that happens naturally, right? You age physically, but not really mentally,
Sometimes.
unless you get dementia.
Yeah.
You usually you lose your
Whoa.
wits the older you get, but there are drugs now that can help with that.
But let's just say, like, drugs aside and all that stuff, like, you're going to physically age, but you're always going to be, like, freaking sharp. Like,
Let's
you're
see.
always
How
gonna know.
old am I when this happens?
It starts and it progresses gradually. So we'll say it starts when you're 30, and by the time you're 60, you either
Looks.
you want looks,
Yeah,
and just
because it's not just looks. It's like, I mean, it would be looks and probably your muscles. You could still like go places, hike, and do things.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
when you're
you'd
in your
still be-
60s,
Have
70s,
sex.
That makes sense.
It might be a little trouble.
I was gonna go with the brain, but after he spoke,
I'm glad I could sell you.
so
on
like
that.
okay.
and the past.
Physical.
I sold you on the past and the physical.
So
we're gonna be swollen or 120 years old.
the
Dumb as
oldest
hell.
can
But
barely
swole.
read it. We can barely read a book.
the oldest physically that you're gonna get is 35. Like, so as soon as you hit 35, that's as old as physically you're gonna get.
Perfect.
But
That's
my
about how old we are
35
now.
Or a 35 like Arnold's.
You can, but you can do whatever you can do whatever you want to
Hey.
like change your body, but you're
I
never
got you.
gonna go past that 35-year-old.
Physical one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Physical.
same.
Yeah, same.
Cool. That was a good one.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a good way to end it off.
Yeah, for sure, man. Do you have like an outro?
Man. And that was this or that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's an outro. Awesome. That was fantastic, Tim. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for this or that.
Yeah.
What'd you
The,
think
the
about
game that everybody's
It was
all been
nice,
waiting
it was
for.
nice.
All right. Well, I think we're pretty close to wrapping up. Do you have any plugs or anything you want to say about the shop, about any kind of events or anything coming up or anything like that, or where they can find you on social media or?
Find me on social media at 817 Vintage Hype. This it's called Third Thursdays. I'm gonna have Jacob Lovett art. He's an artist, full worth. On a Thursday, I think it's the third Thursday. That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
The third Thursday. So whatever that date is.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him at the shop from 6 to 9 p.m. So it's kind of like
Nice.
like an art gallery type vibe.
So,
So that's
is it
something
every
that's
third Thursday or just
yeah,
this month?
just this month for him, and then I'll
Okay.
have somebody else on in July.
So this month it'll be the 24th. That'll be
Is
June
that the third?
24th is the third Thursday. No, excuse me, the 17th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17th makes sense.
Because
yeah.
it's the 3rd, 10th, 17th. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
17th you'll have who?
Jacob Lovett.
Okay.
He's a local artist. He's the one the baby BIG that's in my shop.
Oh,
yeah. In the background. On
Yeah,
the
that's
bio-
his.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's his.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna have him like post up his art in my shop on the third Thursdays.
And
which
so that's
is
going to be a
the
recurring
17th.
thing with different artists every month?
Yeah.
Neat. Love
Hopefully
that.
that's what we're trying to do. The near South Side is putting that on.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that. And
Any swap meets or anything like that? I know you had a
man,
bunch here in the past.
so shout out the DFW Vintage Swap Meet. That one is happening this Saturday.
Okay. Where's
yeah.
that at?
That's in Dallas.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be there. I have a booth, so I'll be there.
Okay.
So
I'll
it's
probably
like-
be there. I do have a booth.
I mean, I'll be there. It'll either be me or somebody else.
But your shop's
working
going
it.
to be there.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
there.
817 Vintage will
But-
represent.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy though
Yeah.
during that time. But anyways, but that's what's going on this summer.
And then they could find you on Magnolia. What's the address?
1208 West Magnolia Avenue, Fort
Okay.
Worth. Yeah.
Cool.
Across the street from Melts, right?
Yeah, shout out Melt, dude, and Stir Crazy Baked Goods.
Yeah.
They're like, and Ephemera. They're like my neighbors. They're super cool.
Yeah.
And Cat City Grill. Shout out Cat City.
Yeah, you got the whole block right over there. It's a good area for sure.
Yeah.
I love how it's coming together.
Melt. Their ice cream is delicious.
Bro.
And Stir Crazy is fire, and I got a bunch of plants from Ephemera. So
Have you like you can put the ice cream in the freezer and it'll still be soft and you pull it out. Like
because
over
it's
time.
like natural.
Oh, it's so good.
Good stuff.
It's not like the ice cream you leave out and it's the same shape.
Yeah.
The Great Value ice cream.
It's like 1% milk.
High
like,
top-
the
high
rest
top
is
ice
just
cream.
It
water.
never melts.
Yeah. Keep it outside for like an
Keeps
hour.
its shape.
Clay.
Oh man, so we really appreciate you coming back on. Happy 2 years to shop.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations on Best of yet again for Fort Worth Magazine for the shop.
Thank you.
And then happy birthday tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
What do
Thanks
you got
having me
planned
on.
for your birthday? You got a special event at the shop for your birthday?
Nah, bro, I'm an old man, so I just want to be home and just like eat wings or something.
Not going to Vice anymore, like on your birthday
jeez,
weekend.
Louise.
That was
We'll see it- we'll see it
there's
at
a new
curfew.
place in Vice.
yeah, there is. Uh-huh.
Wasn't Vice in downtown?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
It's called Curfew.
shout out to homie off parole. He hosts some place on Monday nights. It's called Meet Me at the Underground.
Oh.
On Monday nights, dude.
Wow. Monday.
Monday
Getting
nights.
tore up on a
dude.
Monday.
So shout out to
Dude,
him.
if you go out on a weekend like over there, we'd love to go. And if you've been to Nickel City
Nickel City.
over there on South
South
Main,
Main.
Oh yeah. I went there when it was like Christmas time.
Oh yeah, it was cool then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
we're gonna have to all go. It's gonna
Sure.
be fun. We might black out.
They have
But-
good hot dogs there.
They got good food.
They got really good
Sliders and
Irish
sliders.
coffees. Have you had the Irish coffee over there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, bro, you're missing out.
All right, you gents, we're trying to close out. We're
Are
gonna
we?
get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Kick that music back on. Thanks again for coming on, Ryan.
appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Episode 3 and now episode 52. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for coming on. Thank you all for watching us out on YouTube and Twitch. Please hit the follow or subscribe button. It really do us a big favor. Also, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. We'd love to hear from you. You can also find us on social media at The Funky Panther and thefunkypanther.com. If you want to call us, text us, leave a voicemail or a text message, you can do so at 817-677-0408. We love to hear from you, your feedback, your jokes, your comments, whatever it may be. We appreciate you. I guess that's about it.
Yep.
Stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther!
Let's all go to Vice after this.
Yes, sir.